OCA Greater Los Angeles Chapter is a part of a national organization dedicated to the social, political, and economic well-being of Asian Pacific Americans in the United States. OCA's goals are to advocate for social justice, equal opportunity, and fair treatment, to promote civic participation, education, and leadership, to advance coalitions and community building, and to foster cultural heritage. But as a chapter, how do you accomplish these goals? By making our community count. 2010 was a year dedicated to making our community more visible than ever. Here's how it was done.
I'm just an ordinary guy.
Step 1. Reach out to people when they have nothing else to do and nowhere else to go. For example, when they're waiting for dim sum. There's no better way of making our community count, literally, than ensuring that Asian Pacific Americans participate in the census. OCA GLA and the Asian Pacific American Bar Association organized dim sum census outside Empress Pavilion in March. Step 2. Demand something revolutionary, the casting of Asian actors for Asian roles. OCA GLA wrote a letter of support for the Media Action Network for Asian Americans and for RaceBending.com's campaign against improper and racialized casting in the film The Last Airbender. Step 1. Offer a mentored path to citizenship. For the second year in a row, OCA GLA offered its Mentored Path to Citizenship grant. This grant covers the citizenship fee for one recipient and for legal counsel from the Asian Pacific American Legal Center for the naturalization process. The recipients of the grant from last year, Mr. and Mrs. Cabobos, were granted citizenship this past summer. Step 2. Educate students about entering the real world. During the OCA GLA China Care Bruins mentoring workshop in April, members of UCLA's China Care Bruins learned important interviewing and job-seeking skills. Step 3. Help the overeager freshmen to focus their energy to help the community. Not to leave out the Trojans, OCA participated in the annual USC Asian Pacific American Student Welcome Involvement Fair. There, students were introduced to OCA GLA and learned of the opportunities to get involved. Step 4. Let high school students know they don't have to grow up to be doctors or lawyers. Well, that is despite the example set by our current OCA GLA board. The I'm a Bee career talks are an effort to engage with Asian Pacific American high school students to broaden their imaginations beyond the traditional career paths. Step 5. Mentor the next generation of APA leaders. Our two interns this past summer were Jessie Cheng and Melanie Simigan. Through their time here, they learned more about the Asian Pacific American neighborhoods around Los Angeles and fueled a fire to continue to serve these communities. OCA GLA also welcomed Jen Ju, our inaugural Civil Rights Fellow, who began her one-year term with us in July. Step 1. Get to know your law enforcement. With the Asian Pacific American Legal Center, we held an APA community reception for LA Police Chief Beck. Step 2. Eat. Organizations that eat together stay together. To get to know other organizations, OCA GLA had a board-to-board dinner with the Law Enforcement Association of Asian Pacifics. Step 3. Paint the town with shades of heart and soul. In September, OCA GLA joined State Farm and the Asian Youth Center in beautifying the facilities of the Asian Youth Center. More than 25 volunteers painted the library and the classrooms. These events were all perfect opportunities to build stronger relations with the community.
You would not believe your eyes if 10
Step 1. Unveil a Lunar New Year postal stamp. Back in the early 1990s, OCA pushed for commemorative Lunar New Year stamps. Now, the United States Postal Service celebrates each Lunar New Year by issuing a stamp. Step 2. Have the hottest Asian American designer make you a shirt. Each year, OCA partners with Nordstrom for a limited edition t-shirt collection for Asian Pacific American Heritage Month. This year featured designer Philip Lim. Step 3. Celebrate your month and your festivals. OCA GLA also held events throughout May in celebration of our Asian Pacific heritage. OCA Reads featured authors Icy Smith at the Alhambra Public Library and Lisa Yi at the Los Angeles Chinatown Public Library. Just last month, OCA GLA members volunteered at the LA Teen Harvest Moon Festival in Arcadia County Park. course, OCA GLA cannot do the amazing work we do without the help of our incredible chapter members. OCA puts on numerous events throughout the year to connect with our members. Step 1. Have an event where you can watch the OCA GLA president whack a piñata. The summer kicked off with an annual potluck picnic with families with children from China in June. Nothing beats a day with good food, good people, and of course, a water balloon toss. Step 2. Offer free food. The Urban Noodle membership mixer in July reunited members and engaged new members. The event included free appetizers and special guests, Mr. and Mrs. Kabobos, our first recipients of OCA GLA's citizenship grant. Step 3. Have a dance party at OCA National Convention. Members also ventured to Houston this summer for the OCA National Convention. Attendees participated in workshops, listened to guest speakers, and ended the weekend with the OCA Gala and a dance party. There you have it, how to achieve OCA's goals and make your chapter the best chapter ever. 2010 was about making our community count, and OCA GLA went far beyond that. 2011 looks to be no different. To help OCA GLA continue its mission, become a member of OCA GLA. Visit our new membership website at www.joinocagla.org for more information.